Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be solving a GFG problem, n meetings in one room. So the problem statement is there is one meeting room in a firm. There are n meetings in the form of start and end, where start is the start time of the meeting, end is the finish time of the meeting. What is the maximum number of meetings that can be accommodated in the meeting room when only one meeting can be held in the meeting room at a particular time? So two things to note here in this problem is one, it is given that maximum number of meetings we have to find. So whenever there is a maximum or minimum in any problem statement, if we have to find maximum or minimum of something, we can think, okay, if greedy approach can be applied here or not, right? So yes, this is going to be a greedy problem. And another thing to note here is it is saying that there is one meeting room and only one meeting can be conducted in that meeting room at a particular time. So timing here is also very important, right? So let's just look at the example here. I have changed the GFG example a bit to make things clear. Here in this example, if we, let's say, somehow sort our ending array, because in the problem statement it is mentioned that there is one meeting room and only one meeting can be conducted there in a particular time. So when one meeting will end, then only we can start the another meeting, right? So ending time is very important here. So if we, let's say, somehow sort this ending array, and if we are sorting this ending array, then the relative ordering of the start array will also change, right? We have to change the relative ordering of the start array as well. Otherwise, we'll not be able to keep track of which meeting is starting when and ending when, right? Which is important here. So let's just say we are sorting this array. So now I have sorted the array, ending array as well as the starting array relative to it, right? So how we will sort it, that I'll discuss in a moment. First, let's just clear the approach. So if we are having one meeting room, right? So one meeting anyways can be conducted there. So let's say one and two, one is start time here and two is the ending time. So this meeting is being held in this meeting room. Now I will go and check when is my next meeting starting. My next meeting is starting at time 3. So, and this is ending at 2. So obviously I can held this meeting also here. 3 and 4 also can be done here. Let's say count is 1 initially. And when we are able to conduct the second meeting as well, we can increment the count and count will become 2. Now, but our ending time here, ending time also will change to 4. Now, this is the time when our last meeting is getting over. So what we will do is we will keep track of two things. What is the count and when is the last meeting ending? So last meeting ending here is 4. When is my next meeting starting? 0, right? So if my previous meeting is ending at 4, I cannot take this, right? Because next meeting is starting at 0. And I know for sure that this particular meeting is going to end after my previous meeting. Obviously, because I sorted the array based on the end timings, right? So I know that whatever meeting is coming next, its ending time is higher than my this meeting, right? And if this meeting start time is greater than this meeting's end time, then only I can take the next meeting, otherwise I cannot. But here my end time is 4 and start time is 0, so this meeting cannot be held in this meeting room, right? Because this meeting has started at 0 timings, which that time has already gone, right? So this meeting we are not taking. Then I will compare my end time this with the next meeting. When is the start time of the next meeting? It is 5. I can conduct this meeting. Yes, I can conduct it definitely, because start time is greater than the previous meeting's end time, right? So thing to note here is start time has to be greater than end time of my previous meeting. Okay, end time of previous meeting. So now my counter has incremented to 3, and also my end timing is changed to 7. This meeting is being ended at 7 now, right? So I will check again, okay, next meeting when it is starting at 8 and this is ending at 7. So yes, I can increment my counter to 4, and yes, this meeting also can be held in this one room. And now end time also will change to 9. And when I'll compare this 9 with the next start time, which is 5, this is less. Now this time has already gone because this meeting will end at 9. So I cannot take this meeting, right? So whatever is the count, 4, that is going to be my maximum number of meetings that can be held in a particular room. Now, some things to note here, how we will sort our ending array based on the start array. So what we can do is we can have a array list. I have solved this problem both in Java as well as in Python. So I have used a different approach in both the solutions, which is a very minor change. I'll just explain it here. So in the Java solution, what I have done is I have created a class. In that class, I have taken the start time, end time, and the position. So position, why I have taken in the class is because here in this particular problem we just have to tell the count. So even if we will not take the position, then it is fine. But let's say just that interview says that we have to give the timings, start and end timings, then in that scenario we will need the position, like which meeting we are going to held in the meeting room. So for that particular problem, to showcase that, I have taken the position parameter in the Java solution. Let's just go through the solution, then I'll be able to explain it better. So for Python solution, what I have done is I have taken a array list. In that array list, I have taken a list with start and end time. Okay. And like that, start and end time, start and end time, start and end time. So this is the list which I have formed, and then I have sorted the list based on the end timing, right? So let's just go through the solution one. So for the Java solution, what I have done is I've created a meeting class with start, end, and position. As I've already mentioned, why I have taken this position. If let's say we have to give the start and end timings instead of the count, in that case this position will be helpful, right? So here what I have done is I have created an array list of the meeting, and then I have added the start and end time and the position into the list, right? Then I have created a comparator, which is basically sorting it based on the end time. And if let's say end time is same, then we are comparing it based on the position. And then I am sorting it using this comparator. After that, another array list I have taken, answer array list. This is only to showcase that in case we have to give the actual timings. Otherwise, we can just go with the count as well, which I will show in the Python solution. So this is just for that. And I have added the position in the answer. Okay. And limit. Limit, as I have showed, limit is here like end. Basically, the end timing when the last meeting is being ended. So that is the limit here. And I have iterated through the array and I have compared the start time with the limit or the end time. Okay. And I have updated that end time. If it is like greater, then I have updated the end time and I have added the position in the list. And in the final answer, I have returned the size. Let's just run it. So it is working. We'll submit it. Yeah, it will get submitted. I'll just quickly go through the Python solution as well. In this case, I am just doing the count. I am not doing anything with the position, or I have not created class. It's just the simple solution. We can use the same solution with the Java as well. So here I have created a list and I have added the start and end time into that list. Then I have sorted that list based on the end time. End is here, like, okay, in the 0 and 1. So I have sorted it based on the end time. I have initialized the count to 1, and then I have taken the initial end time of the first meeting, right? And then again, I have iterated from 1 to n, and then I am comparing if start time is greater than my limit or in the end time. So this is I0, right? The start time, it is, if you see, it is at 0. So this is the start time, and I am incrementing the count if the condition is true, and I am changing my limit. Limit is basically the end time when my previous meeting is being ended, and then I am returning the count. So submit it. It is working. Now the time complexity for this problem is nlogn. Why? Because we are using sorting here, so obviously we are sorting the array, so it will be nlogn, right? And then the space complexity is also order of n, because we are using extra space of array list here, so the space complexity is order of n. If you have still any doubts, please add it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer your queries. If I helped you in understanding the problem better, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel. It will encourage me to create more content like this. Thank you.